Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today guys, we have a video, sadly, about a market crash. Yeah, the market is dying, and it's a good time for us to kind of get together, I think, and kind of talk about what to expect, what's kind of going on, what made all this happen, and I guess just kind of enlighten you guys with a lot of information. So if this video feels a little bit more like a lecture, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to make it as understandable as I can to you guys and kind of talk about, you know, some ways going forward about some things you guys can do. The lighting right now is kind of crazy, but anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video today, drop a thumbs up. And let me tell you guys something moving forward, kind of just with the market. If you are in kind of a state where you're not actually losing that many coins, that's sometimes a good thing. And I know that's kind of hard to explain, but in a market like we have today, and at least this week, where the market's kind of just been going down since, I would say, Monday afternoon. It's Tuesday night. You know, if you're limiting the amount of coins you're losing, you're actually kind of making coins in a way. I know that's kind of hard to understand, but if more people are losing a lot and you're not, well, that's a good thing, because as cards become more accessible, you're actually doing okay. So we're going to kind of talk about a couple of things. I'm going to show you guys kind of what's going on with my account, where my head is at, talk about kind of some of the crazy stuff today. I know a lot of you guys like to know exactly what I'm doing. We also got an insane SBC today, so we're going to talk about that. I wouldn't say it's insane. I think it's insane, but a lot of people think it's really overpriced because he has 2-star weak foot. But again, guys, let me know in the comments as well how you guys are doing with trading. Like, are you guys not even just trading, but I guess your account this year? Like, what kind of goals are you guys having? Like, are you guys going for untradables this year? Right now, I'm kind of trying to get, I've got untradeable fever. I'm trying to get as many untradables as I can in my club, because I know how the market works and I know what's going on with the goals and the supply. So anyways, guys, when we take a look at the transfer list, we do have 9 sales. Now, I did put something on my Instagram story about Robertson. Guys, Robertson was 240 last night. And, you know, this afternoon, obviously, we had a really crazy kind of crash on cards that were in packs. And before we kind of talk about the Robertson move, I mean, because I think the best way you guys can kind of understand sometimes is things that I'm doing that work and don't work. So, obviously, you know, if we go all the way to the end, it probably will show my completed things. Guys, do the marquee matchups. I think there's UCL marquee matchups that came out today. Make sure you guys do these UEFA marquee matchups. I just did these. The packs aren't that crazy, but I did get an 86. So just make sure you guys do them. But again, that was the main reason we got 3 packs from that. And that's the main reason we saw a real downtrend today with the market. It kind of does make sense. But yeah, Robertson was 240. And I was watching the Liverpool versus Atletico game today. And you know what? He was actually, you know, when the game was starting, he was 202K. So I was kind of like, I saw Liverpool was pressing really well. I took the risk because he was 40K down. I thought he was going to rebound anyways. So I kind of took the risk, guys, and I bought, I think you guys can see my transfers, I think about 5 Robertsons at about 205. I actually sold one right after they scored the first goal, and then they scored a second one, and I was able to sell them at 234, and now he's 225. So that was a good little move today. I mean, making those kind of coins when the market's dying is great. We'll talk about team of the week. We've got so much stuff to talk about in this video, guys. It is going to be one of the longer videos that I do have on my channel. So you're probably wondering, because when I ended my stream today, if you guys watch my stream or you don't, basically, long story short, is I was getting pretty liquid. I tried a new Serie A team. We'll have those highlights out in the second channel. But basically, I was pretty liquid today. And what I did actually, guys, is I bought some De Jongs and some Llorentes kind of just around when the UCL game was starting. I haven't even looked at their price. I just started lazy listing, and I already got 2 Llorentes and a De Jong. But I have a bad feeling about this market, and I think it's not going to be too good. So we're going to kind of take a look at it. But again, we got a De Jong at 115. We bought him at 105, so that's 5K. 2 Llorentes actually at 170 and 169. That's very good. Those Llorentes I picked up at, I think I bought these between 150 and 155. So I'm going to clear these right now. That's all good. And then as you guys can see on my transfer list, you'll probably notice that I have a couple Goretzkas. I did just pick up a couple of Memphis Depays. And, you know, I'm not sure if he's going to rise. It's tough to know these days. And then what you guys can see is that we've got some De Jongs and a lot of Marcos Llorente. And the reason I like Marcos Llorente is that he was holding his price really well this afternoon, and he does link to Iñaki Williams. So I just picked up a couple Marcos Llorentes. I don't think he's a good price now, because if we go in the market right now, I bet Llorente is like, let's see his price. So Marcos Llorente is, let's see. So we probably bought him at an average of, I would say, 153. So he's actually up a little bit. He's 168. And that makes sense because, obviously, guys, he links to Iñaki Williams. So for me, like, that price does make sense. It's just about, you know, how much higher can he go? How many cards does he have until 160, 170? Not that many. So I do want to sell this card. I think for me, I think, you know, he could probably go a little bit higher. We may see that this Llorente in the morning is about, you know, 175 or something, but I'm going to try to take the money on a couple of these guys. And, you know, we'll kind of get into a little bit more of the specifics in this video, but we do want to make sure that we are taking some money. As I just told you guys, you know, this is about 7 to 10K a card, especially when the market is kind of going down. And guys, by the way, what I'm doing right now is what you should not be doing. Do not list your cards all at the same time, because it's not good. Don't do it this way. This one is a striker. So that one is a little bit different in terms of position change. And what we'll do is we'll kind of go list those up on the market. This one I actually bought at 162 because I saw he started rising to 170. So I wanted to get a couple more, but that one's probably less profitable. So yeah, guys, basically we got a really big crash today. And the reason the main crash was because we got a lot of supply, but we started to kind of get this crash last night. And I think the main thing what happened was a lot of people thought that we were going to get these UCL cards. If you guys don't remember, these blue cards that are like the pack filler cards, it basically releases it releases the same version of a gold the last couple of years twice. In FIFA 19, when they were first introduced, they used to be a +1 upgrade. We didn't even get those today, but the market didn't rebound. And a lot of cards in my eyes were just kind of correcting today. I think that's what happened to a lot of the market. I think a lot of the market was just correcting. If you guys don't watch my content already, you would not know, but I've been talking about it all year. The golds this year are getting supplied like crazy. I don't know what it is, but when we go into the store and we look at actual pack weight, if you guys look at the pack percentages this year compared to other years, the pack weight this year is very high. So EA have made the pack weight a lot better, I think. And we are getting way more tradable packs. I remember at the beginning of last year, a lot of the SBCs that we were getting were untradeable. And for example, when we look at a card like Iñaki Williams, you know, these packs are not great, but they're all tradable. And that's a big difference. Last year, even a lot of the SBC packs were all untradeable. And the only untradeable thing today, you know, that we really got in terms of packs, the way that I see it, is we got this mega pack in objectives. We gotta claim this real quick. We got this mega pack, guys, in objectives today. And that's pretty cool. You guys should go do this. It's not like I rage quit or anything after I was up 5-2. That never happened. I did not turn off my console today doing that, but it's a rage-free zone. Go ahead and do it. But yeah, this is an untradeable pack. So like, guys, if this came out today, tradable in objectives, you probably wouldn't even see a video from me because I would be so depressed with how many coins I lost on this game that I probably wouldn't upload for a couple days. So that's really the power of these kind of packs. Speaking of a mega pack, we've got another mega pack. Oh, that's just joy. That's great. Sweet. So we'll open that in the video today too. So yeah, let kind of, you know, let's keep discussing. So where my club sits right now, you know, I think if you guys can, you know, this year, try to stay as much away as you guys can. You know, I think from having a team after Monday. Monday seems to be this day where everybody kind of goes and panic buys their team. And the reason that happens, Foot Champs Rewards, guys. Foot Champs Rewards, the major group of people getting their rewards is on Mondays. Now, I know a lot of you guys watch my videos because Weekend League is only 20 games. You can get it right away. I know a lot of you guys play to a certain amount of wins. You guys start claiming your rewards even on Friday, but mainly Saturday and Sunday. The major, you know, the majority, rather, player base on this game is getting their games rewards Monday. And if you guys don't know already, just to kind of dumb it down for everybody, when people get Weekend League rewards, they get guaranteed coins, and they get coins to upgrade their team. So a lot of the time what happens, we see the meta cards in this game, Bruno, De Bruyne, you know, these types of cards, guys. The ones that you see in Weekend League, Dembele right now, even as an 83 is really meta. These types of cards are rising a lot on Mondays because people are buying them for their Weekend League teams. Or their rivals teams and their next weekend teams. You know, this year is more of a year in foot where it's kind of more of a week round game. We've got this kind of DKT style thing where it's 9 games. We've got a rivals grind going on. More people slightly, even though the modes aren't great, they still need to add one mode, are playing in the week. And it's not just a weekend game so far this year. So we are seeing kind of a better market. But beware, guys. Tuesday and Wednesday with this game, and obviously you're seeing this video probably on a Tuesday or Wednesday, it's a prime example. If you guys go look on Flippin' at any really meta player, what you guys will notice, and you know, last week might be an exception, but you know, let's see, like, I don't know, maybe Paul Pogba, like, you know, this guy now is 90K, right? He's down a ton today because of the supply. But Tuesday and Wednesdays, I mean, you guys can see Monday, you know, Monday to Tuesday, but then as we get to Wednesday, it kind of drops a bit. So try not to get caught up when you guys are buying players and stuff on, you know, Tuesday, you know, even Monday, but kind of try to look for, I think, players. The best time for me, I've really been liking buying players, you know, Friday before that promo panic. around that time, or, you know, as we talk about as well, Saturdays are really good. Sunday mornings, I think those 2 times are also really good, right? Because you're kind of getting in just before rewards. But yeah, obviously, as you guys can see, I mean, as untradeable as possible this year. But yeah, it's not to mention, guys, I mean, the market is crashing in all different types of players. I think Bruno Fernandes is one that, you know, this guy this weekend, you know, this weekend, Bruno Fernandes was like 90, I think he was 95K this weekend. So this guy right now is sitting at 68K. So a player like Bruno is down so many coins in such a short span of time. I mean, it's really crazy. Actually, last Wednesday at this exact time, all right, last Tuesday, he was 130K. So just to give you a perspective, you bought this card last week on the market, 130,000 coins. He's now 68K. I mean, that's crazy. And when I look at this card, I actually don't think he's going to go up that much. I think he might go back up to 80. But again, as I said, I think we're having a very big correction with this market. I think a lot of people, you know, are kind of not moving on from these golds. But I think as they kind of get more supply, you know, their demand isn't as crazy. I don't think it's as crazy, their demand. But again, a lot of these golds depend right upon supply. And I think something that really has been helping this market this week is 2 things. And you know, for all you guys clicking on this video, you know, some of you guys might want to know how to make coins. Some of you guys might just want to know what the hell is going on. I'm going to try to explain that to you guys, and maybe in the future you guys can start to understand and look for reasons why the market is down. You won't have to necessarily click on a video, although you know, I love when you guys watch my videos because, well, it's very simple. When more people watch my videos, I do make more money. I'm just saying. So if you want to keep watching my videos, that would also be very appreciated. But anyways, guys, so number one thing really for me this week that's been killing the market, very low key, but still at the same time hurting the market, is the prices of this team of the week. This team of the week has a lot of very meta players, and I think it's hurting the market because they're so affordable. Theo Hernandez, right? You know, if we look at this guy right now, he's got so much supply and he's 200,000 coins. He's potentially the best left back in the game. Man, I'm just going to say it, right? He's potentially the best left back in the game. And it's not only that, it's like when we look at other players in this team, Christian Romero, right? In a normal week where this guy doesn't have the craziest supply of all time, you know, in a normal week, this guy is probably like 40, 50K. I mean, Romero is 16,000 coins right now for a prem center back with decent links, 85 defending, 86 physical, 78 pace. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy right now. And I think this team of the week is really hurting, you know, golds and stuff in price because I think these cards are so accessible, just value-wise, that it's hurting the rest of the market. I really do. So another reason why I think the market is also really struggling, and, you know, maybe this is a reason that you guys can understand, La Liga and Serie A right now. And you're probably like, Nick, what does that mean? Okay. So, and we got one other thing we're going to talk about. Well, actually, before I get into that point, I got a lot to talk about today, guys. This could be a very long video, but I want to get it all on the table for you guys. Get the platter out there. All right. The cheese and the salami for you guys. If you don't like that, stop watching my video. This has also been low-key, you know, this is very cheap. The 75 plus player pick is 2K, but it's very addicting to try to grind. Now, my picks are horrible on this. If you want to watch our latest video, you can see how they do. But I think a lot of people are grinding this, and I think Unsaid, it kind of did have a lot of people yesterday kind of start to sell some cards and do this. And I think it did take some buyers off the market where people were packing a Bruno or a Van Dijk and kind of investing maybe 100K into this, or maybe selling a player in their team to do 50, right? They're 2K a pop. So I think, you know, this was kind of a unique thing. But let's talk about it. So, guys, in the last week, we have had Koulibaly, De Ligt. We have also had, I'm going to say it, Fekir, big card, right? And they actually just upgraded his dribbling a little bit. Fekir, big card. Benzema, right? And I'm a victim of it. Look, I've done 2. 3. I've done De Ligt, Benzema, and Fekir. So what? You're probably like, Nick, what does this mean, right? What are you talking about SBCs? I know what's out. And even today in Yaki Williams. So what this means, guys, for me is when you see the price drops in the market right now, you know, last week, for example, Marcos Llorente on the market last week was actually like 130 to 150. You know, he was trending in that price range. Now, obviously, as we talked about, he's actually up a lot today because he links to Iñaki Williams. He's really the best link to Iñaki Williams. You look at it, you think about it, Marcos Llorente is a great link to Iñaki Williams. So that's why he's up so much today. Like, that does make sense to me. I think it's something that you can definitely, like, understand why he's up so much. But what it also shows is the stability of cards in this specific league, right? De Jong last week was like also 100K. And when we look at De Jong, even through today's supply, right, he is still 112. He's 113K, 112K. So this is a sign, guys, for me to understand that everybody right now is using La Liga or Serie A teams. That's what's kind of going on. Because when we take a look at the price drops of other cards in the market, you know, specifically cards that are just dying. I mean, Bruno Rashford and De Bruyne are dying. There's no other way to say it. That's what's going on with those cards. Rashford is like 65. This guy was, I sold this guy at 110 last week. Kevin De Bruyne got down to 110 today. I don't know what he's at now. I hope he's up. He was down at 110. He's back up to 120, but this guy was 180 last week. So what you're seeing is that people are moving away from the Prem because of the player pick SBC, because of doing gold upgrades, because of packing cards. They're crafting Fekir, Benzema, De Ligt. And so I want you guys watching my video that maybe don't understand a lot of markets to kind of understand that. People are selling their Prem teams. There's also ongoing supply to kind of use teams that will fit into these SBC cards. It makes a lot of sense because obviously, you know, going with untradables is more fun, first owner cards. You have a certain kind of attachment to them. But also you like to make kind of a full team around them. And that's what people are doing right now. And because EA keep piling on all of these SBCs in these leagues, you know, it's not even just to mention the SBCs. If we go onto the market, or, you know, rather, we go into Footbin and we look at the road to the final team, when we take a look at this squad, it's crazy because when we look at this, Isak is in the La Liga, Rodrigo is in the La Liga, and these two are sick cards. And then we've got these midfield duo that's just beast mode, Tonali and Vidal. I mean, these cards are crazy. So it's giving a lot of people, by the way, Tonali is 64K. I sold him. That is crazy. They must have lost to Porto or got a bad result or something. That's crazy. Danjuma got released. So we have these cards as well that are also kind of, you know, new. These are new cards. A lot of people like to try new cards. So it's all making this kind of massive storm of no reason for people to use any other card in any league. It just, when you look at the market, it actually does make sense why some cards are holding value. Even if you looked at Serie A lot of Serie A special cards, Barella is still 150. There's some cards there that are just really holding value well, and for me, it makes sense. All right, we're going to look at this De Jong. He's 114. This one is a little bit more tight, but I'm very happy with the two cards. I kind of risked it today, guys. I bought two cards there. A couple of Gretzkas as well. Wait, what were those on the market? Those were on the market. A couple of Gretzkas as well, but we've got to relist these De Jongs now. I think I'm going to list at 115. Guys, that's 2,000 coins profit. So in this market, I would like a congratulations from everybody. 3,000 on that one. And then on this one, another 2,000. So if you guys could send me your regards to congratulate me on my profit on these cards. It's just absolutely incredible, this profit. It's out of this world. I've never seen profit like this in my life. But, you know, this one, you know, if we get them to sell at 117, you know, that's a cheeky 5K. Same thing with this one. That would be great. And I'm listing up these cards because, look, I'm going to say this, guys. When you watch this video, you know, this market, it shouldn't go too much lower. It's very low for the day. But what's going to happen as well is that, you know, I'm recording this video around 6 p.m. my time. It's 11 UK. In a couple of hours, we do have the chance. I don't even know what just sold because I cleared it. But we do have the chance that in a couple hours, guys, you know, a lot of people log off this game, and that might be really bad for the market. I'm hoping for the best, but that could be really bad for the market. And I'm starting to get a little nervous about that because with all this supply today, if we lose buyers on this market, we may see the market fall off quite a bit tonight. So let's just pray that we don't get that because that would be really bad for all of our sanity. But that's why you guys are seeing me. I am trying to cash in on a couple of these sales. I want to get the coin sold on a couple of these guys. I think it's good to cash it. Let's check out Ferland Mendy. Let's kind of see how his price is doing right now. So yeah, I mean, it's just a crazy market, guys, and there's no other way to say it. It's just a freaking nuts market, man. You know, we're gonna have to really kind of be smart this year about dealing with these supply times and maneuvering around them because, man, are they hard to maneuver through. Gonna have to be really careful, guys, with buying in certain supplies and trading, you know, in certain ways. It's a crazy year with this market. I think one of the best ways that we can all kind of trade this year is around SBC cards. I think that's going to be the best way to do things. You know, whether it's a gold, a link, something like that, it's going to be huge to do that around SBC cards. By the way, guys, bought through Ferland Mendy's, you know, really didn't get him at a great price. So just want to share this with you guys that I'm breaking even or losing coins even on a couple of cards that I bought. I got really lucky today. A normal me is always buying and trading cards. And for me, I'm just kind of fortunate that I sold a lot of my cards, you know, before the content today because it could have been really ugly if I had cards after content. That would have not been fun. I would have had a really bad day. So just kind of lucky in that regard. We sold the Mendy's at 121. He might go up a little bit. I mean, these La Ligas might go up tonight a little bit more. And Iñaki Williams, I think, is a really hot topic, SBC. Really quick, I do want to also talk to you guys about Team of the Week and some Team of the Knockout Stage cards. So as you guys can see on my watch list here, guys, so basically Team of the Week was lowest on Sunday night. This Team of the Week is like so supplied that I don't really know what's going to happen. They don't have dynamic images either, which is also a big turnoff for a lot of people liking to invest and buy cards. Dynamic images really fuel the price of cards sometimes. I did pick up, during the Liverpool game on my phone, I bid on a couple of pies, 47, 47, 46, 47, 46, 47. The reason why I bid on these was that I had actually bought him on Sunday night when he was like 48 at his low, and then he went up to 51, but I still bought him. Monday, I sold him at 58. He's back down again 10K, and he goes out of packs tomorrow. Now, the reason I really like this today is, again, the La Liga effect. I do think he's going to rise a little bit just because of La Liga cards and everything. I think he's actually so supplied that he's undervalued at the moment. Sometimes, guys, when, Informed Foden's a really good example. Sometimes when cards have a lot of supply, they don't rise out of packs because of that. But that has to do with the value that they're currently at. And this is a hard topic to explain. But Foden was 110K, and I had a couple of viewers, 2 weeks ago, asked me, should I invest? And I said, no. Gold Sterling is 50K. Gold Rashford's 115. Why is this card going to go up? It has tons of supply, and now it's 70. But I think the pie, for me, is a little bit of a different story where I could see him getting back to 60. And the main thing that, and I'm not, this is not me giving a call to buy for you guys. I'm just explaining my thought process of why I buy some cards. Depay, his once to watch is still 220. So, we'll see. We'll kind of see. I mean, I'm kind of scared to check his price right now, but I think the 40s that I got are too low. Nah, it's not too low. It's not too low for sure. He's flooded at 50. And again, as you guys can see, Depay, first owner. It's crazy, man. This guy, the supply on this team of the week is scary. I also went in and got, I think, 5 Lozanos because I bought this guy on Sunday as a super sub at 26, and the guy is like under 20K right now, and he's crazy in game. So I'm going to invest in like 4 of him. Not really investing too much in this team of the week though, guys, and just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. Not really doing it. If you look at my transfer list, really, these guys were bought Friday. I'm still trying to lazy sell them for my life. And then I bought some Navas at 25, 26 Friday night. I thought that was too low. They've been actually selling nicely throughout the week. So, guys, in my eyes, with this market, just be careful. That's my main recommendation. I mean, it's a freaking scary market, man. And even myself, I'm so kind of scared now to buy some cards that, man, it's just hard, guys. It's really hard in this market to wanna try to trade and do that. And I think the best thing that you guys are gonna be able to do with trading is really start to understand, can I build a team with players that are out of packs? Can I build a team with guys like, Inform Vinny? These guys are a lot more stable. Even Gold Marquinhos. This guy was out of packs today. So if, you're playing with a team with this guy, you're more than likely going to not lose that many coins because he's out of packs. And I think if you guys could put a big focus on playing with icons, I know that those guys are expensive, but out of packs, golds, out of pack specials, guys that are not getting impacted by this daily supply, it is going to save you guys a shit ton of money in the long term if you can do it. I know it's not easy to do, and it's easier said than done. I get that, but just a bit of advice, coming from my end, guys. This was the mega pack that we got. Brazil striker Gabriel Jesus. Would have been nice a couple of weeks ago, but we'll take it. It's an 83 rated. I think we're guaranteed only an 82 or an 81 plus. I believe it's an untradeable pack. We got 2 hot chem styles there. Not to mention, guys, a lot of the crash today also stems from the fact that we did also get more mega packs in the store. So I think a lot of people, are ripping those megas and going for it. Really quick, talk about a couple more things. Iñaki Williams got a crazy SBC today. A lot of people, this guy is coming in at, it's craftable, right? It's craftable if you have some fodder. He's 122K. A lot of downvotes on this guy. Look, I think I'm going to generally recommend to all you guys to not do it because he has a 2-star weak foot. But it's one of those SBCs where I can see him in game being amazing. I can see him being a really annoying attacker to play against. So I just want to kind of put that out for the record. And you guys may also see me craft this guy. I'm trying to enjoy a little bit more of this game. If there's guys that I'm interested in or I want to do for content, I'm probably going to do it. So it's I'm going a little bit different this year with kind of how I'm running my account and doing things, having a little bit more fun. The last couple of years kind of started to get stale for me. So I'm trying to do some more SBCs, trying to do kind of different types of trading. And for me, this Iñaki Williams, he does actually have some really nice finishing, obviously pace, passing is lacking in balance, and obviously 2-star weak foot, but 97 stamina. By the way, he got this record for playing 203 consecutive league matches. Talked about this today. I think that's so crazy. That's just the most mental stat ever. So that Iñaki Williams looks really cool. If you want to do it, you guys can do it. I guess the last thing to talk about is like these top tier cards. The EA are nailing the market this year because The top tier cards are so hard to pack and are so inaccessible that every card that, you know, like a De Bruyne, a Bruno, these guys go down. And every time these guys go down, these guys just go up more. So EA have mastered the market this year. There's more pay to win than ever. The players in game play more pay to win than ever. It's so pay to win. I mean, Hullet's 8.4 mil. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. And these guys are not dropping. They're not getting packed. It is genuinely wild. And it's very hard to kind of see any type of chance to upgrade to any of these guys. It's so hard. They cost so many coins. It's really crazy. So yes, guys, that's really the video today. I don't want to be too long with you guys. I mean, I know you guys got stuff to do. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching, man. Let me know the scoop. I'm getting a sunset in my face right now. But boys, that's gonna be all for the video, I think. I think that's all we gotta talk about. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. So before I leave, you know, just chill out with the buying cards. I think we see how the market is tomorrow. And, you know, I think the market may go a little lower tonight, overnight. And then probably, you know, bearing we don't have a ton of panic tomorrow, it should be okay. But we are also, guys, going to get a new team of the week. And that could impact the market with more supply. So be careful with any golds impacts. I would say just kind of take a time out until Thursday or Friday, maybe, guys. And by the way, guys, if you made it to this far in the video, thank you, first of all. Second of all, twitch.tv, you guys know the link. Come through tomorrow. We got 2 Team of the Week packs. We're going to open them right with the new Team of the Week. Very exciting times. See you guys then. Bye-bye. Peace.